Two-year-old pacing fillies lined up. It is the Perfect Sting International Stallion Stake, purse of $126,500. Scratched out to be field of 8, and they are on gain. They are off, and they are pacing. Treacherous Pity left out quickly from the far outside. Caviar de Villa left out from the setup as well with Light and Tight. Also in search of early position as they rolled into that opening turn. And that is Caviar de Villa, who circles up to take over the lead. Treacherous Pity caught wide there and pressing second. Light and Tight out racing third. The big favorite, Twin B, Joe Fresh. Dove it early there fourth. Under a Tight Rein fifth. That's Strong Poison. My Hungry Girl is followed next in front of Dole Whip, and at the back that's Hello, Yes, Hi. The quarter was 27-2. At a 28-1, Treacherous Pity paves the way across the backstretch. Caviar de Villa continued to track second. Light and Tight there third. So long shots 1, 2, 3 is the big favorite, Twin B, Joe Fresh. Continues under a Tight Rein there fourth. Strong Poison waiting to flush that cover in fifth. My Hungry Girl still sixth in front of Dole Whip, and at the back that's Hello, Yes, Hi. Still straight alignment. Across the backstretch, no pressure for Treacherous Pity. And it's Treacherous Pity who moves up and past the half-mile mark in 56-1. 28-4 in the second quarter. Caviar de Villa continued to track there second. Twin B, Joe Fresh now gets her cue to the outside. She starts to advance up uncovered. Light and Tight's been shuffled back to fourth. Strong Poison tees it up perfectly. She's following the favorite second over fifth. She's got 4 lengths to make up. Dole Whip will swing wide from a sixth. Hello, Yes, Hi, still saving ground out at the inside. My Hungry Girl detached from the pack. They move to the top of the stretch and past 3/4. 123-4, Twin B, Joe Fresh trying to move up and past the long shot. Treacherous Pity, Strong Poison still gaining good ground down the center of the track. Caviar de Villa looks her way through, but it's Twin B, Joe Fresh who was powered past, and the big favorite is too clear. Strong Poison is giving chase second. Light and Tight rallies up to the outside third. Twin B, Joe Fresh 4 in a row. Strong Poison was a solid second. Light and Tight third. Caviar de Villa fourth and 150.
Stockade Silster pulls pocket and goes on the attack. Here to the outside, closing up now comes Ticker Tape Hanover. Deep stretch. Save America needs more. Outside, Stockade Silster. He's surging. Stockade Silster on the outside is coming on and coming by. And it's a Metro pace score for Stockade Silster as he rebounds with a 150-1 triumph for Jameson and Moore.
Buckled up and put your seatbelts on. It's the All-Rash Farms Open Pace. Sponsored by Jeff and Paul DeGarrell. $153,000 kicks off the day double. A field of 7. They are on gain. They are off, and they are pacing. And there goes Bulldog Hanover out quickly from the center of the track. Allywag Hanover steps on through that at the inside as they bank into that opening turn. My Pal Joe come away in good order in the third spot. Backstreet Shadows out foul to begin fourth. A Bunkabet Hanover came out racing in fifth. Working on a Mystery is next. And at the back, that's Nata Marie as they circle that opening turn. And Allywag Hanover a bit stubborn at the inside as Bulldog Hanover finally moves out up to take over the top. The quarter was 26-2. So Bulldog Hanover, the big favorite across the backstretch. Allywag Hanover there in second. My Pal Joe following third. Backstreet Shadow still mid-pack fourth. A Bunkabet Hanover followed begin fifth in front of a Working on a Mystery and Nata Marie. The long shots trail throughout. Straight alignment in pursuit of the big favorite. It's Bulldog Hanover who pays away here in the All-Rise across the backstretch. Bulldog Hanover on top here with Allywag Hanover in close pursuit. My Pal Joe is third. The half mile was up in 52-2. Backstreet Shadow was following in fourth. A Bunkabet Hanover still fifth in front of Working on a Mystery. Nata Marie. Bulldog Hanover is attempted history here. He's got 3/8 to pace, and it's still Bulldog Hanover is the target. Allywag Hanover keeping right with them there second. My Pal Joe sticking with that top pair in third as Backstreet Shadow follows in fourth. They race to the top of the stretch. It's Bulldog Hanover. Bulldog Hanover there in 119-1. The fastest 3/4 in track history. It's Bulldog Hanover who turns for home on top. Allywag Hanover still giving chase second. My Pal Joe is third. They battle through the stretch. Bulldog Hanover put to the test here. Allywag Hanover trying to slingshot past. My Pal Joe is at third. That's Working on a Mystery fourth. Allywag Hanover has gotten past Bulldog Hanover. It's Allywag Hanover down to the finish. Allywag Hanover down to the line in 146. equaling the track record.
Beach Glass reaching for racetrack as he's over there in 125 and 4. He lit it up 27 and 4 in that third quarter, and he comes into the stretch now, and he's got it by 5. Back into second is Frozen Hanover, then third inside to Macho Phil, and Better Have My Money on the outside from in fourth in deep stretch. Here's Beach Glass coming to the line. He's got it by 7 or 8 lengths, and Beach Glass just turned in a $40,000 training trip in the Simcoe Stakes, says he won by 7 in 151 and 1.
Fashion Schooner, meanwhile, is in front by 2.5 as they put 3/4 up in 125 and 4. 28 and 2 that third quarter. Fashion Schooner in front. Just making you look up on the outside. Miss Wallner Fashion to the inside. Eminem's Dream, and then the trailer Bold and Beautiful. Fashion Schooner, plenty of pressure to the inside. Miss Wallner Fashion. Here's Miss Wallner Fashion and Fashion Schooner right together. Coming on late is Eminem's Dream, but it's too late to catch Fashion Schooner. Bella Bellini's on the loose here on the outside now. And here comes the mare, Bella Bellini on the outside, charging up to challenge Quattro de Julio. Forbidden Trade is also there, as is Juju B. But it is Bella Bellini, and Bella Bellini is going to beat the boys tonight. Getting up for second is It's Academic, then Forbidden Trade and Quattro de Julio, 151 and 2.
By the Missile, still about 3 to make up. He's there third, 3/4, 123 and 2, 27 and 4 backside. Slingshot, Rose Run Exile, By the Missile comes 3 wide. He's trying to circle up. Terminator looks loaded. He's looking for a way through as they come to the top of the stretch. Slingshot, Rose Run Exile, by them both. By the Missile. By the Missile takes over the lead. Eases clear to win it. By the Missile from Terminator, Rose Run Exiled, and Fearful Intent, 152 and 1.
The Arlene Siegel Memorial Race. It's sponsored by Jules Siegel, the Fashion Farms. It's the All-Rash Farms. Open mares, purse of $73,000. They're off and they are pacing. Gia's Surreal came out swinging from the far outside. No win, no feed. Hustles on through at the pylons as they move into that opening turn. Gia Surreal, the only early speed here. She looks to sweep onto the top 4 steers. No win, no feed. Away racing in second is Watch Me Down. Is out mid-pack third, the big favorite Test of Faith, following off the top trio early fourth. And Dexter opts to take a seat at the back with Chase Lounge as they move around the turn. No win, no feed, not content with the pocket. She wants the lead. She's got it now. Gia Surreal released to track second. The quarter was 27 and 3. Watch Me Now follows third. Here comes Test of Faith. So Test of Faith is out by the move as they zip across the backstretch. Chase Lounge will tighten in from the back as they move towards the half-mile mark. Test of Faith, the heavy favorite here to 1 to 9. She'll sweep up and take over for the lead from no win, no feed. Gia Surreal's back to third. Watch Me Down still followed to begin fourth, and Chase Lounge has trailed throughout. The move past the half here in 55 seconds. Pretty moderate tempo here for this group. It's Test of Faith, who calls the shots onto the far turn. No win, no feed. Still tracking very closely just off the favorite as Gia Surreal rides in third. Watch Me Down still fourth. Chase Lounge at the back. A tight pack midway around the far turn. They're still in pursuit of Test of Faith. Still the target. No win, no feed. Right there at her back second. Gia's Surreal works up third as Watch Me Down follows fourth. Chase Lounge has saved all the ground, just 2.5 lengths front to back as they move off 3/4, 123 and 2. Test of Faith trying to polish it off. Gia Surreal coming at her down the center, far outside. That's Watch Me Now who moves up, but at mid-stretch it's still Test of Faith. She's holding firm. No win, no feed. Battles on with Gia Surreal. At the inside, Chase Lounge tries to slip through. Test of Faith, the champ here. Test of Faith. She's done it again. She coasted home to win it easily. It was very tight for place. No win, no feed there with Gia Surreal, 150 and 1. Here's Joviality, who gears up off the perfect trip. Allywag Hanover sweeps up at the outside of third. They move into the final 1/8 of a mile. And it's Joviality who now overwhelms Selfie Queen. Allywag Hanover moves into a second. Valentina Blue boxes out in between Fillies, but it's all Joviality. She is wrapped up here. She is coasting clear. Joviality as advertised at 1 to 9. Allywag Hanover was second. Selfie Queen third. Valentina Blue fourth. 150 and 4.
Bulldog Hanover, well placed, second over fourth as they start down the back stretch. Pin to the pylons, Allywag Hanover. Charlie May looks to be full of pace. He's third over 6 inside. Chase H. Hanover skimming pylons. Catch the fire, excess cover. He's fourth over. The trailer sand between my toes. Just 7 lengths front to back by 3/4, 122 and 4, 28 flat backside. American Courage has led every step, working on a mystery. First over grind. 3 wide, here comes Bulldog Hanover. This is the plan has had the trip. Following 3 wide cover, Charlie May begging for room. Allywag Hanover into the stretch. American Courage passing lane. This is the plan on the outside. Shut the gate and get out of the yard. It's Bulldog Hanover. It's his world. Bulldog Hanover 150-1.